Hello Hornets, I'm Ashley O'Donoghue.
And I'm Lucas Fountain, and welcome back to Hornet Nation.
On this episode, we introduce the new Saline hockey coach, sit down with the basketball player and his hopes on returning to the court.
And lastly, I spoke with the girls basketball team on how they look to carry over last year's success into this year.
All of this and more on this episode of Hornet Nation.
After last year's 8-16-1 record, the Saline hockey team decided it was time for a new head coach. Aiden Burke sat down with him to discuss on how he plans for this upcoming season to go.
As fall sports wrap up, the hockey team is ready to launch into their season, and you may notice a new face on the ice this year.
My name is Kyle Zagata. I am the Saline varsity head hockey coach. I started playing a long time ago. I had two older brothers, a few older cousins. They played. I grew up going to my brother's high school hockey games. I loved that and just kind of followed in their footsteps with it.
As a former Livonia Stevenson hockey coach, I asked Coach Zagata what made him choose Saline.
A lot of things kind of had to fall into place for that to happen. And, I spent a lot of time thinking to myself and then talking with my fiance, actually, who is a Saline High School graduate herself. And like I said, there's a lot of little things that kind of fell into place.
But we know that this season will be a little bit different.
Wins and losses, they might come, they might not, but just playing the right way and doing the little things the right way on the ice, off the ice, in the classroom. We're looking forward to having an exciting season, where we're safe and smart with obviously all the COVID restrictions and, just being respectful of all of that. And we want to make sure that we're presenting the best team possible on the ice.
Coach Zagata is set to coach his first Saline game against Ann Arbor Skyline at home on February 5th. Reporting for Hornet Nation, I'm Aiden Burke. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Aiden, for introducing the new hockey coach and his plans for this upcoming season. Injuries have affected most athletes at some point in their career. London Parrish sits down with a basketball player who is looking forward to seeing the court this upcoming season.
For most basketball players, making the varsity team is only a possibility in their junior or senior year. But 2 years ago, Cooper Fairman worked his way onto the varsity team as a freshman.
It was really cool when I was young. It was fun. It was a good experience.
But last year, as a sophomore, things didn't go as planned.
I heard it like September going into my sophomore year. So like a month or two before the season started. Which was pretty bad.
Cooper tore his ACL while going for a block in an open gym.
I've been rehabbing a lot. I had to go to physical therapy for around 6 months. And then after that, I had to go to a specific strength and conditioning coach for a while, and I'm still going to him just to continue to get stronger and make sure I don't hurt it again.
But the process has been painful.
It was really long and boring and painful at the start because my leg got I don't even know how to explain it, but it got a lot smaller when I wasn't using it for a month. So then I had to get a lot of mobility back, and then I had to a lot of it was stretching, which was really boring too.
Now that Cooper is fully rehabbed and ready for action, we look forward to seeing him back on the court for his junior year. Reporting for Hornet Nation, I'm London Parrish.
What an amazing look into this player's life. We hope to see Cooper fully recovered and back on the court this season. The boys basketball team will also be hosting tryouts this weekend. Times can be found on the Saline boys basketball Twitter account at Saline_MBB.
Last Saturday, our football team traveled to Rockford where they faced off in the regional finals. The Hornets fell short to the Rams 40-17. The team ended with the season 8-2, winning the SEC Red Division as well as winning another district title. Congratulations on a good season, boys.
Before COVID, our girls basketball team had one of the best seasons in program history. I sat down with Coach Ream and some of the players to see how they're feeling going into the new season.
Well, I can tell you the biggest thing is that we're approaching it with gratitude. Our big focus is to have an attitude of gratitude and let that drive us through this challenging time.
We're just going in with a good attitude, lots of energy, and just hopefully go as far as we can.
The team had a record-breaking season last year, making it all the way to regionals, only to be cut short by the pandemic.
Last season was magic. You know, it was a time where a group of young women set a goal and they made history. There's also those feelings of, you know, our run wasn't done.
We got the news that we wouldn't be playing in the regional finals, and you know, coming off a big win, like that's not something that you want to hear. It's not how you want to end your winning season. I'm looking forward to continuing what we had last year. I really want to win districts again and go far in the state tournament. So that is our goal for this year.
They have been remarkable. Remarkable. They have been diligent, determined, and focused, and they've done it together. And so no matter what our record is, I am telling you, this is a special group of young women, and I cannot wait for them to be able to take the floor again.
Hopefully we'll get to see the girls on the court soon. Stay on the lookout for the releasing of their schedule.
That's all for this show. Hornet Nation will be taking a break as we adjust to the hybrid schedule. Stay on the lookout for updates or future show dates on our social media.
Wondering where to go? Check us out on Twitter @NationHornet, as well as on Instagram and YouTube @Saline Video. Signing off, I'm Ashley O'Donohue.
And I'm Lucas Fountain. Have a great weekend, Hornets.